Joyland Amusement Park, located in Wichita, Kansas, was opened between 1949 to 2006 in Wichita, Kansas. This amusement park was enjoyed by many people in the local area and all over Kansas and probably all across the nation. This is a special series called Abandoned Amusement Parks, and this is the abandoned amusement park history of Joyland Amusement Park in Wichita, Kansas. Joyland Amusement Park would officially open on June 12, 1949. It was considered the biggest amusement park in Southwest when it opened, said Roger Nelson, son of Stanley and Margaret Nelson, who would later own the park. When they built that roller coaster, that was a big deal, a huge deal. It was amazing. In addition to the roller coaster, Joyland opened a variety of other exciting attractions. One of them was a carousel made specifically for Joyland by Allen Herschel Company in New York. This carousel featured 36 horses and 2 chariots for riders to choose from. Located in the center of the park, the carousel would entice many riders, both young and old, with sweet carnival music. And just like the roller coaster, Joyland's Ferris wheel also peeked over the treetops, and it was manufactured by the Eli Bridge Company. The Ferris wheel was an original Joyland attraction from the park's opening in 1949, although it wasn't always bright yellow. In earlier days, the Ferris wheel was silver with its 16 chairs painted in bright blue, red, and yellow. The Ferris wheel remained in the park until the early 2000s when the crews eventually came to remove it. In 1950, just a year after the park opened, Louis the Clown made his first appearance as the organist playing the Wurlitzer. Organ music filled the whole park, but a few dared to go too close to the source because, frankly, everyone was at least a little creeped out by Louis, who sat smiling at passers-by through the mirror as he played. Louis was well taken care of. One of the main attractions that was added by the Nelsons, who would be the next owners, was the Wacky Shack. Joyland's Wacky Shack would take guests slowly to a variety of different scenes with skeletons, cemeteries, and even a near collision with a large truck that was bound to make your heart leap right out of your chest. Also, the Nelsons brought a new train to the park, manufactured by Wichita Harold Chance. He delivered the first ever C.P. Huntington train, ablazing with the number 1. Just over 10 years later, in 1961, Chance officially incorporated a new business, Chance Rides. Unfortunately, this park would eventually meet its demise back in 2004, when it would finally close its doors. In 2006, it would briefly open before closing its doors again. The Nelsons cited lack of support from the community, attendance downturns, and other factors playing a part, and then finally closing the doors. The park was put up for sale 2 times, but unfortunately had no buyers.
Okay. Oh god, dude, I feel like I'm gonna fall. Look how high we are,
bro. Ow.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at this, guys.
We're literally on the top of. Dude, I never thought I would do this.
Live your life. Shut up, train!
Yo.
God, dude!
I got you, bro. Yeah. No shit.
Well,
Bro, that's what the bears are, I guess. I guess there's like different bear gangs, you know. Nothing was the same. All right, Drake's been here.
That's how you know it's been abandoned for years. They still have a Samsung battery case.
no! 666.
It sounds pretty inviting, you know. Sorry.
Yo, okay, this is actually pretty freaky. Look at that.
You have a flashlight? Dude.
We explore a lot of abandoned places.
That is so awesome.
Dude, all this is so dirty. Holy crap.
Yeah, bro, they really need to clean it in here.
Dude, that's actually the most real graffiti. This is sketch, low-key.
I found Colby's urinal.
Oh, my urinal?
Gladiator video.
Oh yeah, dude, except you die if you fall off.
You through. The whole point of this is like you're sitting up in a box and they try to scare you.
Oh.
Shit, bro, this place is wacky AF.
Oh, really? Oh my god!
What's up, guys?
Jake, how'd you get back there?
I swear.
I don't know.
Jake, how'd you get back there?
Oh wow. That goes deep. Look at that.
Oh. God.
Deeper than a stripper's bill.
Wait, does it just keep going higher and higher?
Yeah.
Okay, this is scary. This is freaking me out.
Look at
Why is it so dude?
Sick.
What does that say?
2, big grade.
Divine. And we'll have
Ending.
ending to
Things.
Okay. Is this the Great Divide?
Oh, that's so creepy.
This is terrifying, dude.
We apologize if that video offended anybody. We were just trying to show what the park's current status looks like. Sam and Kobe visit abandoned places all over the country. Check them out on YouTube if you get a chance to. But yeah, this is the current state of the actual park itself. This is why we hold this series, Abandoned Amusement Parks, so we could show what happens when you don't support amusement parks. And this is what happens. Mother Nature takes over, and these parks don't look the same anymore. And this holds true to many parks across the country, but this park also shares many memories with many people. Carousel would be donated by Nelson Spear to Botanica to give it new life.
Carousel was made in New York. It was shipped here, purchased by the Ottaway brothers in 1949 to be used at Joyland. This is the largest ones that they made. Were 40 foot, 36 horse. And to the best of our knowledge, we have the remaining ones that's just an Allen Herschel 1949 40 foot, 36 horse carousel. The carousel was purchased by the Ottaway brothers for $14,500. We have about $300,000 in it in restoration. Stan and Margaret Nelson were the last owners of Joyland. Margaret Nelson came in, donated this carousel to Botanica. In her words, this is a place where Stan would have wanted it to be so children and the community could ride on it. So the horses were done by Marlene Irvin. She's the painter. She did all these horses by herself. So she's the horse whisperer. Margaret gave us, when she donated it, was you have to come get it, because people were breaking into the old skating rink and they were vandalizing what was in there, and these horses were in there. So the building was designed to be a building that brings the gardens in and displays the carousel like a jewel in a jewel box. So it'll be amazing, particularly when all these LED RBG lights are lit up with the reds, blues, and greens, and so on and so forth. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
If you're wanting to find out where to find this carousel that used to be located at Joyland Amusement Park, it's located at the Botanical Wichita Gardens in Wichita, Kansas. Check it out if you get a chance to. And we hope that you enjoyed our first episode in the Abandoned Amusement Park series here on Midwest Coaster Fans. Please be sure to subscribe for future content for Midwest Coaster Fans. And until next time, thank you again for watching this video.